Hello everybody, it's the Fat Philosopher here, coming to you with another gear review. Today I'm very happy to show you my latest acquisition. Really awesome looking guitar that's made by ESP. It's called the Grassroots GFR 62 GT. And this is, as you can see, is their kind of their middle line. The FR standing for Forest, which has always been kind of the most badass of all ESP lines here. Now you might be wondering, Grassroots, what does that exactly refer to here? And never really heard of them. Well, actually ESP has, just like Fender has Squire and Gibson has Epiphone, ESP actually has a lot of other sub-brands. Actually many more tiers. You can actually say they have maybe like 6, 7 maybe little tiers, maybe 8 if you include Schecter, which is actually owned by ESP as well, right? But 3 of those tiers are actually Japan exclusive. And so the ones that are Navigator, Edwards, and Grassroots are all ESP guitars, but are only sold exclusively in Asia, exclusively in Japan, maybe for sure. And so Grassroots is kind of like the Epiphone of ESP there. And if you live in Japan, you can buy one of these. If you don't, well, you're kind of out of luck unless you can find one on the used market there. Just to let you know, the Forest line, of course, goes all the way up to the top ESP level there. You get those really expensive ones like $7,000 with these crazy bursts like cranberry bursts and stuff like that. Then you can go down to the E2 line, which is about $3,500 there. It's still quite expensive. Then in Japan, you can get these guitars in the Edwards line, which is about $1,500. Then LTD. LTD is not really available that much in Japan, but they do sell some FRs, maybe about the $800 price range. And this Grassroots here is about $650 new in Japan here. So what's the difference then from the levels there? Of course, first of all, this is a bolt-on neck. If you go up to the Edwards, 1500 would be a neck through. This has just stock ESP pickups here, while the Edwards would have Seymour Duncans in it, right? Other than that, of course, this is Floyd Royce Special comes with this one here. I'm not sure if the Edwards does look a little bit different here. I'll throw some pictures up here. You can see the kind of difference between the two there anyways there. So if you want a little bit, if you like the neck through compared to the bolt-on neck, and you kind of want the better pickups, then maybe go to Edwards instead of the Grassroots. But I'm perfectly fine with the Grassroots. It looks, first of all, let's take a look at this guitar here. First of all, you got this shape here. It's really metal shape. I don't know, this is the color is see-through red. I think it's kind of really dark red. Kind of think it looks like a drop of demon blood, really badass, I think you get much more badass than that. We've got a rosewood fingerboard, okay. You've got just standard tuners here. It's made in Korea with a locking nut and a Floyd Royce Special trim here, right? You got a volume tone. The tone is push-pull, and a 3-way toggle switch between your 2 humbuckers in the neck here. The body is also beveled all over, right? So it's really comfortable to play. Unlike, one of my little thing was, I had trouble with my Ibanez here. It's kind of really not that beveled that well. It's quite thick and stocky. Well, that Ibanez is 8.6 pounds. This here is 7.4. So it comes in a little bit lighter, and it's got these great colors. Now, the Grassroots line has 3 colors. You got this trans see-through red, like I say, it looks like a drop of bleeding blood. You got see-through black, which I'll show a picture here again. It looks kind of purplish from a certain angle to me, It's got a nice kind of purplish black type of look to it. And then I'll try to get another picture if I can get it here of the blue, which is that see-through blue. Also looks kind of badass to me, so. And it's got a painted neck on the back. It all matches up with the headstock also being painted together with the Grassroots logo on it. Now, how does it play? Of course, it plays very smoothly here. It's got a nice little bevel, so you can really get up to the 24th fret. It's got, like I said, it's bolt-on. It's got a slight little curvature, so you can get your hand up there. It's not the It's not as nice as like a neck through would be, but it's still, you can play up there no problem. Things I don't like about this guitar. Well, some people might like this, but as you can see, the neck has only really small kind of mother of pearl dot inlays, and they're offset on the top. And they're so dark that it kind of looks like it has no inlays. And I'm kind of the guy who likes inlays, like looking down, and if the sun picks up on it a little bit, they kind of stand a little bit. But a lot of times I'm kind of like in the center, like a nice bold inlay, because that's the way I play. Of course I could look in the side dots here, but like again, like in my Ibanez here, it's got the shark tooth here, so I know where I am all the time, and that sometimes I'm kind of guessing here a little bit. Maybe with time I'll get used to that. The subdued inlays or no inlays on a guitar, but I'm still not quite there yet. So how does it play compared to that Ibanez? Well, it's the neck is thin, not quite as thin. The neck is not quite as wide as the Ibanez, and I kind of prefer the Ibanez like a little bit better than this one. It's a little bit more kind of, if you have a bigger hand, it's a little more scrunched together here. The frets on that Ibanez are jumbo, which are really nice. These here I think are medium jumbo, so they're not quite as nice as these ones here. But these plays well, and it looks really awesome when you do play it here. Of course, it's got a Floyd Rate Special, which for some people might not like that there. You could always switch that out if you've got the money to go for another one. But I personally haven't had any issues so far with it there. I'm getting used to it. It's my first Floyd Rose guitar here too, so I'm still getting used to it, but so far no big disasters yet. So. And anyway, so I thought I'd just show this little guitar here. It's something you don't see it so often. And but Grassroots, they make lots of different guitars, and they're probably the most common guitar in Japan, actually, when you think about it. even more than, say, a Squire. There's Grassroots are everywhere in the big stores, and they make 7-strings, they make tellies, they make any kind of. I had my old video. If you check out an old video, I got. Les Paul Black Beauty Grassroots. That was also Grassroots, and it played well. So if you get a chance, please check out Grassroots and enjoy the guitars there. And I'm going to try to enjoy this as much as I can. So take care and salut.